bringing joy under the same sky, fighting dread with all our might. We're the heroes in the night. Every world we touch turns gold. Stories of bravery we told. From mountains high to valleys low, in ours magic starts to glow. In our wars the dark away, we laugh and dance come what may. Arm in arm we spread delight, together we can win this fight. Light and white, wings so high, bringing joy under the same sky, fighting dread with all our might. We're the heroes in the night.
Lightful and an arrow fly through skies so bright. Portals opening, leading to delight. Empty aura vanishes in their sparkly wake, traveling for joy, every heart they shake. Light up the world, find the light inside, together within Nara in a magical ride. Delightful vibes, every heart we mend, spreading love and joy until the journey's end. With every portal hop, a new adventure awaits. In Nara by your side, opening the gates. From dusk until dawn, they chase the glowing light, finding every soul, making every moment right. Light up the world, find the light inside, together within Nara in a magical ride. Delightful vibes, every heart we mend, spreading love and joy until the journey's end. Through other worlds and places they go, bringing good vibes to every role. They go, Lightful's magic always.
Oh, hi. Okay, this is like another pop-up stream. I warned people. I warned people that I was gonna do a pop-up stream. Yeah. There we go. Pop-up. I should have warned. I did say no live streams, but I could have warned people, but I did. So, hi everyone. It's Pokemon Day. It's Pokemon Day. I am old. There's only one thing about any company that I can relate to right now. It would probably be Pokemon. Because for Pokemon, hi Meta, welcome. Yeah, the fun thing about me and Pokemon, we share the same age. The only difference is they are a winter birthday. I'm an October birthday. That is the only difference from this place. So it was interesting. So for those who don't know, this was never planned. This was really never planned. This was really a pop-up live stream. I woke up this morning, refreshed, energized. I literally slept really good. Like very, very good. Went to bed early. And when I woke up, I was like, oh, it's Pokemon Day. And then when I went to my Twitch, you know, to set up how it should be live streamed, and you know, the title, because I don't want to falsely accuse people if they saw the title. But when I came back, one of my favorite VTubers was also streaming this, and I was like, huh, I didn't think he would stream the Pokemon live stream. Okay. So that was that's very interesting. So I'm also refreshing because it's not, sometimes it's never accurate. So yeah, we got 70 minutes to go. My goodness. Yeah, this is not planned. I even say on my community posts to a lot of people. I literally said there's no live streams, but be prepared because there could be pop-up live streams. And that's pretty much what happened. There is a pop-up live stream. When am I expecting presentation? I don't know. So, I haven't touched the Pokemon presentation since last year. I kind of went out of focus from the Pokemon live stream. I know there's gonna be so many people that are waiting for Legend Z, which is interesting because I know a lot of people love Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I have the game. Did I finish the game? No, I kinda stepped out of the game. But I need to finish that game. I should finish that game. I do have a capture card. I could just literally plug in my computer to my Switch and just play it with ease. So I could do that, but I haven't. I have to find my components to do that. They're scattered. My stuff are scattered again. But you know, it's interesting. Since it's Pokemon Day, should I dress up the occasion? Should I Yeah, I haven't really dwindle of the Pokemon Legends Z. So I don't know about that game because I haven't like touched upon what's happening. I don't know what's happening with Pokemon. It's like ever since then, I've been seeing other YouTubers that I love that have been saying like Pokemon games aren't what they used to be. Pokemon games are unfortunately not attracting the older audience, more into the younger audience. And I was like, oh. Then again, I have like Pokemon Violet and then Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I collected a lot of Pokemon games over the years. Like I still have my Pokemon Fire Red. I still have my Game Boy. I guess another reason why I wanted to do this is because Pokemon is part of my childhood life. It kind of pretty much helped me of achieving my motivational and dream goals in a way. Kind of like what Ash did. Ash Ash completed his goals, so did I. Here we are, we just keep on trying and trying again. Well, it is rated E. Yeah, it's true. It is rated E. That doesn't exclude the fact that there is still older Pokemon fans besides me. So yeah, that's true. So, for those who are here, I'm a PG-13 channel. So there will be swearing. Not from me, though. Not from me. There will be, because you know I play games that are not for kids. Some are not for kids, but it's kind of like in the PG-13 range, because there's games that have like swears and stuff. I mean, I already put that on my channel rules, so people should already know what they're coming for. But yeah, Maida, since you're here, nice to know you're here. Honestly, I was not expecting anyone to join, especially since I didn't schedule it. And I didn't really, what's the word? I didn't literally request it or anything. Like, Zoro, it's nice that you dropped it. I don't know if you're there anymore. They're in the Twitch side. But it makes me wonder if I should like dress the part, like, you know, dress the part where I I become a Pokemon for a day. Cause I could do that now. I could do that now. I could literally dress a Pokemon for a day. Be a Pokemon for a day. For Pokemon Day. Because that'd be fun. Should I do that? And don't worry, it's like an actual Pokemon. It's 8 for me, but yeah, it's because I rested well. I rested really good. I woke up at 7. So, okay guys, I'm gonna be a Pokemon for a day. I'm gonna give out the Pokemon feels, the feelsies. How do we do it? I mean, like, so it's kind of like the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon feel. Because that'd be hilarious. Yeah. So, yes, Jolteon is my favorite evolution. If I was a Pokemon trainer, I would have Jolteon as my companion. That's what I would have done. Yeah. And I got the scarf. The scarf matches my shirt. So, yeah. So that's what I did. That's pretty much what I did. That's adorable. Thank you. Funny enough, this Jolteon avatar has more expressions than mine. Mysteriously. But oh well. Okay, I need to tag the artist. Like, I really need to. Oh, we got 10 minutes. Oh my goodness. We got 10 minutes? Dang. Goodness. I gotta tag the artist. I have to tag the artist because I'm using their model on live stream. Okay, let me look. Because they are the ones who did it. They did the unthinkable. You almost bro. You know, I almost did, but when I woke up this early this morning, refreshed and purified, I realized it's Pokemon Day. So let me need to tag. I need to tag the artist. Give me a moment. Where is the okay? Oh right, shout out to the artist Monochrome Agent from Etsy. They're the ones who did the Pokemon public evolution models. And their newest one is the Jolteon, which I happily endorsed and applaud and appreciated and told this person, thank you for making the Jolteon VTuber model. I was hoping someone will do it. And they did. And they're an amazing rigger. They did the art, they did the rigging. Congrats to them. They say they're planning to do all the evolutions. But they also do Pokemon Commission VTuber if you don't want to wait in line until they put out the Pokemon that you want. But yeah, because they're public domain. Also, they also claim that they don't hold responsibility if if you get a DMCAA claim. So I don't blame them. But yeah, because Pokemon's Pokemon. You know what Pokemon does. But it's Pokemon Day, so I'm endorsing it. So so yeah, it's this is gonna be great. And hello, I wish I could say what your name is, but you're in it's a language I don't know. Funny enough, I was using Duolingo to practice Japanese, but I don't think this is Japanese. Question, will you play a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game in the future? I plan to, mostly because it's I haven't finished playing a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. The one I didn't finish is the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX version on the Switch version. Base form Eevee still my favorite. I'm a major Eevee shill. Evolution wise, I'd say Espeon is my favorite. Ooh, nice. I have to refresh this because unfortunately this browser will not keep track. Unfortunately. Luckily that I make sure it does. Other than that, yeah, here we are. Here we are. In the Pokemon. But anyone have like a favorite Pokemon? For me, you guys already know my favorite's the evolution of Jolteon. That's one of them, but that's if I had a partner Pokemon, it would be a Jolteon. I think so. I have like a top 3 favorites. Really, what Pokemon were you when you started playing? Mine was Skitty. Oh, for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? So, my first Pokemon Mystery Dungeon was Explorers of Sky. I still have the game. I heard it's expensive now for collectors. But, I was Eevee on my very first playthrough. And obviously I did become a Jolteon. But then I did replay the game, because I did. I still have the save file where I'm a Delcatty and my partner is a Lucario. But yeah. Eevee Classic. Oh yes. Unfortunately, they didn't like the later on Pokemon games for Mystery Dungeon, they didn't add Eevee again, which was weird because everyone loved using Eevee. So that's why. Until they eventually made a game for for Eevee and Pikachu. Like, let's go Eevee, let's go Pikachu. But that was the game I did skip though. It fell more for the new generation of Pokemon in that case, in my opinion. So I was not too fond of that. And it's more of a, and it was implementing a lot with Go, so Pokemon Go, so I was not a big fan, unfortunately. Eevee is popular for sure. Well, yeah, they have a bunch of evolutions. People make fan art of new evolutions. It was so pointed towards Go. Yeah, it was. I was a beta tester for Go, for Pokemon Go. It had a lot of issues. It had a lot of problems in the very beginning when it came out. But it's fine now. I mean, it's fine now, but but nowadays Pokemon Go, it's more of pay to play game. It's really a pay to play game, no matter what. Cause I think the highest level of Pokemon Go I was in was probably level 38. But I've seen so many players with so much stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, Pokemon Go is definitely a pay-to-play game. You hated the Go mechanics? I mean, I don't blame you. It's very simple. It's simple, yet it's simple, but not attracted to a lot. So yeah. Oh my gosh, it appears in 2 minutes. I don't know what I'm expecting for but every time I see a Pokemon presentation, I get the nostalgia feels because I'm with it. I'm with it all. I also own the Pokemon 3DS XL edition of the Pokeball edition theme. I have that. It's very iconic and expensive from what I heard too. I have a pretty good Pokemon collector items that that could be sold for a lot of money. And I'm like, oh, like all this stuff that I have, I did not even know it's expensive now. Like my old games, like my old Pokemon games, they're just expensive. Especially if you have the case to go with them. Like my Pokemon Explorers the Sky game. I have the case, the manual, the game, like with everything. I heard that if you have that and all of that, that can be sold for like 167 or something. I mean I looked on eBay and I'm like, oh my gosh, what? Oh my gosh, collectors want to get the old games now. And I am glad I did not trade my or pawned my Explorers of Sky game. I don't think I would ever want to, because I think that's one of the best Mr. Dungeon games ever. Small hopes for Colosseum. Oh, you know, I would love to play Colosseum because that was one of the games I couldn't play. I didn't know of it at the time because I was so new to gaming back then. I'm refreshing. Let's see what happens. Or a remake of Pokemon Colosseum. I would love a remake of Pokemon Colosseum if they do it right and they stay true to the original, because I like playing stuff that they stay true to the original. This is the reason why I skipped Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Cause there was something I didn't like about it. And according to some people, it didn't really stay, like, if they say it stayed a bit true to the original, but there's some things with it. Here's hoping that the next mainline story entry won't be as much of a disaster. Yeah, I think what a lot of others complain about probably me too, and one of my close friends who is a Pokemon weeb just like me to this very day, is we kind of hate the fact that since there's so many Pokemon, they can't put them in the game. They can't put all of them in the game. I think that's what a lot of older fans dislike nowadays. It kind of sucks though. It really does suck. So there you go. Oh my gosh, that's loud! Oh my goodness. Was that loud for you guys? Because that was loud for me. Oh! Oh my goodness.
Hello everyone, I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company.
Okay.
Today,
Hi!
February 27, is Pokemon Day.
Yay! Pokemon Day!
This is the date the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokemon series. It's been 29 years since the birth of Pokemon,
Guys, I feel old!
and we've reached this milestone through the support of all you trainers around the world. Thanks to all of you, it's now possible to enjoy Pokemon each day in a variety of ways.
Yeah. It's a big
We
franchise.
hope to keep bringing you new experiences to brighten your day-to-day lives with Pokemon. In today's broadcast, we'll be sharing all the latest news about Pokemon, including our newest titles. Please enjoy the presentation.
Okay, let's see what they got. I don't know what they're doing right now.
It's the Netflix series Pokemon Concierge, taking place at the Pokemon Resort on a
Oh,
tropical island. The
I've
story
seen
follows
this,
Haru,
by the way.
who is still finding her feet as a new concierge, and Psyduck as they grow together through their interactions with the
I just
resort's
like the stop
Pokemon
motion.
guests. Its charm lies in the warm visuals that can be achieved only through stop-motion animation. And new episodes of Pokemon Concierge are in production. They are slated for release in September 2025. What sort of Pokemon will Haru and Psyduck welcome as guests next?
I do
Take
like
a
the
first
stop
look
motion.
at a few of the Pokemon they will meet in this motion test footage. Just look at the personality and how they move.
Oh, it's like a
But there's
plushie.
more. For a limited
Our
time, the
Arcanine
first
looks like a
4
plushie.
episodes are available to watch on Pokemon's official YouTube channel for free. Please take this chance to watch them if you haven't been able to tune in to Pokemon Concierge yet. And we hope you look forward to the new episodes as well.
Hello everyone, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company. Next, we have a number of other announcements to share with you.
Okay. It's just
In
that
Pokemon
awkward
Go,
pause.
Pokemon Go Tour Unova Global will take place on March 1st and March 2nd. This event can be enjoyed at no cost from anywhere in the world where Pokemon Go is available.
I haven't
During
touched
the
Pokemon
event,
Go
the
for a
legendary
while.
Pokemon Black Kyurem and White Kyurem will appear in raid battles and elsewhere.
But
also,
nice to know it's still
trainers will
popular.
soon have a chance to encounter Victini and Shiny Meloetta. We'll also share promo
Oh,
codes
so
for
now they
everyone
put
to
the
enjoy.
shiny Meloetta
We hope you're looking
in
forward to
there.
the new
Okay,
season 2.
that's interesting. Oh, hi, May!
We're heating up! Let's give it our all!
Oh, the Pokemon Masters. That's the game I didn't really touch that game. Oh, that looks good. Believe it or not, I did try this game just to mess around with it. It's fun, but I did get bored very quickly. I love the art style. I think the art style is cute, but I did get bored very quickly on that game. It was a long time ago. It's dark gray! Oh my goodness. What, is this a Pokemon sleep ad? Yeah, I was right! It's a Pokemon sleep ad. Oh, there we go! I've heard they were announcing Suicune in Pokemon Unite. I bet Suicune's probably gonna be a tank. Can we get the OG evolutions for for Eevee? Like, you know, Jolteon, Vaporeon,
Remote
Flareon?
Stadium will be returning to ranked matches. Enjoy intense battles in the unforgettable Remote Stadium. A new type of battle is also arriving, called First to 500. In
First
it,
to
a new
500.
feature called Eos technology allows you to gain special effects when you score a certain number of points. Plus, look forward to an updated map with updated wild Pokemon. The win
I
condition
can
is
already
simple.
see my
Be the
close
first
friend
to score
playing the heck
500
out of
points.
this. Okay, at least there's a code. I'll use that code because I did play a little bit of Pokemon Unite. You haven't played Pokemon Unite in a while? It's still pretty fun. It's still fun. I honestly will admit I think Pokemon Unite to me is better than the top-down League of Legends or other kind of game. I don't know, that's probably just me. I have not played Pokemon TCG Pocket. I don't know what the crave of that is. I have to check that out on my own. I just know it's opening up digital Pokemon cards and the physical ones, but that's just me. So I don't know. People on one of my Discords rave about it. Oh wow, really? Do they have the Pokemon TCG game in it? Because if they do, then that would be worth the reason why it's popular. I played the old Pokemon TCG online, but they ruined it when they cleaned out all the cards I had because they rebooted. So they removed a lot of the cards, and including mine. So I can't really play Pokemon TCG online anymore. Because they removed my cards! They removed all my good cards! They're gone! So that kind of sucks. There we go. But
Next, allow me to share some news about the Pokemon video game series.
okay.
In the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games, we're celebrating Pokemon Day with a Rotom phone case giveaway.
Rotom phone case giveaway. Wait. That's what they're
Along with
adding
a
in
mass
Pokemon
outbreak
Scarlet
event
Violet?
and other
Okay.
in-game events to come.
I don't think that's much, but
A
okay.
mighty Meowscarada, Skeledirge, and Quaquaval will appear in a series of Terra Raid battle events. And even more
I need to
Pokemon are
catch up on
planned to
that
appear
game.
in the future.
I think I'm in the middle of
We hope you continue to enjoy
What,
the
the
Pokemon
6th,
Scarlet and
7th
Pokemon
gym?
Violet games. Next, please have a look at this video.
Okay. Oh no, are we having another nostalgia trip? Yes. Yeah, I seen those consoles. I seen that. I seen the Game Boy Advance. I seen people play that in school, but I played with the Game Boy Advance SP. Like, I was so delayed. When people had the DSi, I had just the regular Nintendo DS. And when they had the 3DS, I had the Nintendo DS. I just really wanted to get the new game. All that changed when Pokemon X and Y came out. Because all of my friends and all my new played Pokemon X and Y at lunch in school, and I had to join in. I want to be with the team! True story, by the way. Oh my gosh! You got blasted to Pokemon. Oh my. Mega Evolution. Pokemon Champions. Now in development? What, is this like a Mortal Kombat kind of game? Like what they did with, oh, what was it? Pokemon DX? What was it? Because I have the
What
game!
you've just seen is the world's first glimpse of a new title, Pokemon Champions. This title will be focused on the Pokemon battles you know and love from core Pokemon games. Pokemon Champions will continue the tradition of pitting your skills against those of other trainers from around the world, but this time we're aiming for these core-style battles to be enjoyed by more players than ever before.
Like the
Game
old
Freak,
players?
the developer of the core games, is carrying out the planning for this project, while development is being handled by the Pokemon Works. And Pokemon Champions will be coming not only to the Nintendo Switch family of systems, but to mobile devices too. You'll be able to choose how you want to play based on where you are. What's more, you can also connect with Pokemon Home.
Oh, that's awesome!
Thanks to this connectivity, you won't be limited to using Pokemon you can partner up with in Pokemon Champions.
That's
You'll be able to team up with
awesome!
Pokemon who joined you on your adventures in previous Pokemon games. We hope you're looking forward to battling Pokemon trainers from all corners of the world.
By the
Stay
way,
tuned
fun
for
fact,
future
I have the
announcements regarding the
national
launch
desk
date of Pokemon
completed on my
Champions.
Pokemon Home, so I do have that
Next,
shiny
we'd
Mickey
like to share
now.
some information about the languages Pokemon series games will be available in. Mr. Tomás Cortijo, please take it away.
Sounds very similar to Pokemon Stadium.
Saludos a todos desde la nueva oficina de Pokémon en la hermosa Ciudad de México. Soy Tomás Cortijo, director regional para Latinoamérica
¡Qué
de
bien!
Pokémon
¡Ay, que
Company
habla
International.
español!
El día de hoy estoy muy feliz de anunciarles que Pokémon Champions estará disponible en español latinoamericano desde el día de su lanzamiento. De igual forma, además de los 9 idiomas que los entrenadores y entrenadoras pueden elegir, Leyendas Pokémon ZA tendrá también la opción de jugarse en español latinoamericano.
That's
Esto
nice!
significa que de aquí en adelante habrá 10 idiomas disponibles para jugar. Finalmente, como ya anunciamos con anterioridad,
they just took
las futuras
the
expansiones
subtitles out. I
del
would
famoso
still
juego de
understand
cartas
it.
coleccionables de Pokémon
But then I
estarán
would have to be a
también
translator.
disponibles en español de Latinoamérica. Localizar productos como Leyendas Pokémon ZA
I'm
al
surprised, so they
español
had,
latinoamericano
okay, they had
permitirá
Spanish,
que
but I'm
millones de
surprised
nuevos
they didn't
fans
add
se
the
unan a
Latin
la
American
comunidad global de Pokémon
Spanish.
y se
They didn't
conecten
add the
con otros
Latino American
jugadores de
Spanish?
formas
What the
nunca
heck?
antes vistas. Como parte de The Pokémon Company Group, este es un claro ejemplo de nuestra misión de unir al mundo a través de Pokémon. Saber que los fans disfrutan aún más de jugar Pokémon en su idioma local nos permite explorar nuevas formas para deleitar a los jugadores de diferentes regiones
I also
y
like
mercados
the
como
Pokemon pin
Latinoamérica.
on his...
Este es un momento increíble
vest.
para ser fan de Pokémon, sin
That's
importar en qué parte del mundo te encuentres, por lo que no puedo esperar para unirme a todos ustedes en sus próximas aventuras. Nos vemos pronto.
Finally, here's the latest update on Pokemon Legends ZA.
The game that everyone's hyped about. Okay, yeah, this is new to me. Completely new to me. I've not seen this. So what did they do that's different to Pokemon Legends Arceus? so similar. I think that I like when your Pokemon are with you. That's what I like the most about since I played Pokemon Arceus. Oh. Oh, cool! They're bringing out the Mega Evolution back! That's awesome! I'm so glad. I think a lot of us missed the Mega Evolution. I thought that was a great concept. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I thought that was a pretty cool concept. I don't recall Pokemon running with you in mid-battle.
Pokemon Legends ZA is a new title in the Pokemon
Yeah.
series.
I think it's
The
new.
story takes place in Lumiose City, the largest city in the Kalos region. Prism
Going
Tower
back to
stands tall at
Kalos.
the center of this
Oh
city
my
of
gosh.
beautiful vistas.
Jolteon!
These days,
Okay.
Lumiose is undergoing a high-tech urban redevelopment
The fact that they
plan to
showed
turn
that,
it
okay?
into a
The
city
fact
that
that they
people
showed
and
that.
Pokemon truly share. After you arrive in Lumiose City to see the sights, you'll meet
going
3
back to
Pokemon,
Pokemon
one
X
of which
and
will become your
Y?
first partner,
How?
Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile. You'll choose one of these Pokemon to accompany
Obviously,
you on a new
Chikorita.
journey
That's
as you get
that's
to
what I
know
would
Lumiose
choose.
City
I
and its
obviously would choose
inhabitants.
Chikorita. I love Chikorita.
Here are some of the colorful characters you'll encounter.
But I love Totodile
When you
too.
arrive in Lumiose, you'll meet a new friend and ally, either Urbane or Tawny.
Twins.
The hotel where you'll be staying is run by AZ. You'll also meet his partner, Floette. Lumiose's redevelopment
Oh my
is being
gosh,
managed by
this brings back
Quasartico Inc.
memories.
You'll become acquainted with the company's CEO Jet and her secretary Vinny. The different people you meet will make your time in Lumiose all the richer. To help people and Pokemon coexist, the city has set up wild zones. These areas, located
Okay.
throughout Lumiose, give
Similar
wild
to
Pokemon
Arceus.
habitats where they can thrive.
Nice.
To catch one of these wild Pokemon, aim carefully, then throw a Pokeball. If you're having a hard time catching one, have one of your Pokemon use its moves to weaken the target, making it easier to catch.
Nice. Yeah, like Arceus.
This game offers a style of Pokemon battling not seen in previous titles. Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect. So choose your timing and positioning carefully to gain the upper hand. Lead your partner Pokemon through battles and dodge incoming attacks.
Yeah, I think that was
Swap
the cool
Pokemon
concept
if you need to
about
and
that.
find the right moment to unleash a move.
Because Arceus pretty much
What's
did
more,
this.
certain Pokemon can go beyond evolution by undergoing Mega Evolution.
Which I'm glad they brought it back.
When a trainer's
A lot of
keystone
people like
resonates
this.
with the Mega Stone held by their Pokemon, the Pokemon will do more than just change shape. It'll unlock a new level of power, turning the tide of battle in its favor.
There's one thing I wonder, would they bring
As
back the
Lumiose
Furfrou
continues its
styles?
transformation
Because
into a
apparently
city that
that
belongs
is
to
being
both
clogging
people
over
and
the
Pokemon,
Home GTS.
who knows what kinds of encounters and experiences will await you. Pokemon Legends ZA. Coming late 2025.
I feel like that's, I don't know, October, November. Because they normally do that. Especially during Black Friday. Hopefully no wild Pokemon will be in the walls. Why, the game bugs from Arceus?
Pokemon Legends ZA is scheduled to release in late 2025. We hope everybody
Normally
can
they
wait
would
just
say
a little
holiday
longer for their adventures in
2025, then
Lumiose
we all
City
know
to
it's
begin.
Christmas.
That concludes our announcements for today. Thank you very much for watching.
That's very short. I remember when Pokemon Presents were longer than this. Is it just me? There we go. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, so this is so new. So Pokemon Champions, there was let me see the chat. So okay, a lot of people were expecting Gen 10. Everyone was expecting Gen 10. And a lot of people are kind of like saying it's a mid presentation. Oh my. Okay, well, let's go to the chat room. Let's go. Yeah. No surprise ending announcement, huh? No. Which is interesting because that seems like something they would do, right? I feel like that's something they would do. Yeah, we know who the starters are, yeah. I would obviously pick the Chikorita because I love Chikorita. Chikorita was one of the Pokemon I would choose as a starter, but I didn't have the what was it, the game? Because I didn't had Pokemon Diamond Pearl, like the DS version as a kid, but it was not Diamond, it was what was it? Emerald? Maybe? I don't remember. Yeah, because I was not introduced to those. I was introduced to Fire Red. I mean, I can't blame them a lot. It wasn't all that exciting. Yeah, like you know what really made their presentation exciting that I remember very well for the longest time? It was when they reached their 20th anniversary. When they reached their 20th anniversary, their Pokemon Presents was way longer. They gave a very, very, very long nostalgia trip. Like a big nostalgia trip. So that was a big deal. But for their 29th anniversary, they made it feel like it was mid. They made it felt mid. They made it felt like hey guys, we got CA. Here's the starters. We got new updates for our games. There you go. And yeah, there's some new project that we're doing, Pokemon Champions, which we really didn't get much of the gameplay of what we're expecting. So that kind of didn't really explain much. So yeah, it was very. I feel bad for the people who live stream, by the way, because I saw people that were live streaming like for many hours. So like for many hours, but these are people that have like bigger subscribers and stuff though. But the presentation wasn't all that great though. Presents have been getting worse for the years. Really? Really? I didn't. Wow. No wonder my close friend has not been playing modern games of Pokemon anymore. He's been playing like the older versions. And because he says because one of my close friends he's really ranked in Pokemon Unite because he plays a lot of Pokemon Unite in the evenings, and it's nice that he's still a big fan of Pokemon to this very day. It's just surprising though. It's because a lot of stuff did like annoyed like first of all, like they choose not to add all the Pokemon in the game anymore, which kind of sucks. And they choose to do something different. So one of the big differences from the new Pokemon games that I don't know if Game Freak is completely aware, I think they should be aware by now, is let's say like Pokemon Sword and Shield. I remember that there was a lot of bugs in Pokemon Sword and Shield, and I played that game. Like, I completely finished and completed that game, and when the Pokemon like was following you, it would get stuck somewhere, or some glitches happening, and I always wonder if Game Freak is not too used with programming the 3D games. I feel like they have been so used to the sprites, you know, like the Pokemon sprite games, and because I've been used to the Pokemon sprite, like, you know, the sprite versions, this, you know, where people love the pixel art from Pokemon, I think my favorite one it was when Pokemon X and Y came out, because they made their avatars like sprite but not sprite, but it worked. It was good. But now, since the games are more 3D, they're gonna be running into problems, and the frame rate, that doesn't work with Switch very well. So I don't know if they're aware. I feel like that. I feel like that their games could work in like on computer or something, but I don't know. Well, the Switch was also a problem. Yeah, I think it's because of how their game was how the game ran. It would take time to finish. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Okay, well, I think this is so disappointing. They could have at least gave us the old games to play until AZ comes out. Oh, really? Hi, Pokefan. It's so disappointing. I noticed the chat from the Pokemon Presents. A lot of people were disappointed, and I can admit that was a very mid presentation. I was just explaining about how the biggest one that gave the most hype was the Pokemon 20th anniversary one, because that one was longer. It ran for a good 50 minutes. This ran like for, it felt like 25 minutes, really. And yeah, someone managed to get Scarlet Violet to work on Steam Deck, I believe, and it ran far smoother. Yeah, because I think Scarlet and Violet's game was meant to run on a better system, like maybe computer, like, you know. There was not even a release date, they just released. Yeah, Pokemon normally do this, though. They always do that. Like, every time they say late 2025, everyone predicts, and I always predict November, October or November, and and normally their Pokemon games always come in November, from what I remember, because when they did this, I think they did this with X and Y, and if I remember, it came out somewhere early to late October. I have to check. I have to fact check this, because this was a long time ago. I have to fact check this. Oh my gosh. Because there was one that came on November. No, it was right. Yeah, somewhere between October and November. Yeah, X and Y, for example, came October 12th. Yeah, I was right about that. They always do this. It's not surprising. They normally put their games between October and November. So, because that's how I've seen on all Pokemon games. They always release it between October and November. When they say when they say like when they say like, oh, late 2025, late 2024, late it's always around October, November. Oh, that's true, Ghost. That's true. See, I don't know if I'm gonna get the Switch 2. I think I'm gonna be stuck with the Switch for a while. Because unfortunately, I probably will be stuck with the Switch for a while. I don't know the difference between the Switch and the Switch 2. I don't know if the cartridges are the same, or the Switch 2 is just trying to be a better system other than the Switch. Oh, enjoy breakfast too, Joe. No new megas either. Their main online game came out. Yeah, they normally do. Yeah. However, with LA coming in January, I was kind of hoping that this would come out sooner. Yeah, I think I get what you mean by that. It happens, but I get what you mean by this. I get what you mean. It's a kind of a bust. I feel bad for the Pokemon fans. Because I haven't touched a Pokemon presentation for a while. I decided to touch it because I woke up early. I realized, oh, it's Pokemon Day, and I am a Pokemon fan. So why wouldn't I not want to react to that? and I became a Pokemon for the day for that said reaction, because why not? I'll wait until I actually see the specs in people's hands and an opinion about it. If it's basically a Switch 0.5 with no better hardware than the hard pass. Yeah, that's normally me too. Again, I also have Pokemon play games I haven't finished, which was I haven't finished Scarlet and Violet yet. I don't even have the DLC for it, I don't think. I don't have the DLC of it, unfortunately. Man, and I probably won't be able to get it for a while either. And what else? I think after all of that, it's just me enjoying what I want to do with Pokemon Day. I gave you a Jolteon for a day. That's probably what I'm gonna do for Pokemon Day. Because it's Pokemon Day. But yeah, there's not much else I could say about that. I kind of, wow. I was waiting for a nostalgia trip. I mean, it was not much of a nostalgia trip. DLC was probably better than this short and sealed were, at least, but it's not debatable. At least, but that's debatable. I don't remember. Funny enough, I don't remember the Sword and Shield DLC. I'm talking about the Oh wait, I do remember the DLC. Okay. Oh, okay. You know what I just thought? I remember with the Sword and Shield, I only purchased one DLC, but I didn't get to the other DLC with Sword and Shield. That's my fault. That's completely my fault. I do like the updates, don't get me wrong, but there's nothing to entertain me for more than a month. Like I said, the old games being released would have given people something to do while waiting. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind playing Pokemon Unite out of anything else. I actually like Pokemon Unite. Strummer, I miss Pokemon. I miss playing Pokemon. I hope someday it gets good. I hope someday. I think my only hope for Pokemon is they bring a game that will delight the older audience too. Because I'm an older audience. I'm an old Pokemon fan nerd. I know they have been attracting more of the newer generation, and we're talking about the kids, the people who are new to Pokemon. They're playing the new Pokemon games. But as a true Pokemon fan, that be me and many other veterans, we we grew up with Pokemon. Like, we grew up with the show. We grew up with like a lot of things that Pokemon did that what made the games fun. It's like, that's the reason why I'm a Pokemon fan to this very day. I still see myself as a Pokemon fan because I grew up with Pokemon. So, sorry, I had to pause for a moment. But yeah, I grew up with Pokemon because it was part of my childhood. I learned like a lot of life lessons with Pokemon that from the anime, from the anime really, because I was the person that watched all the Pokemon movies. I watched all of them. I really watched every single one of them. All of them. That's how big of a Pokemon fan I was. If I want to scratch my Pokemon itch, I'll try to fire up a Pokemon Randomizer fan created game, which there were a lot of good ones out there. The show died for me at Sun and Moon. Oh, that one? Okay, that was the show I watched a few episodes of on certain episode occasions, but I really did most likely skip the Sun and Moon because I was not a fan of the art. But I did watch Pokemon Journeys. I did watch that. Unfortunately, I didn't finish the last arc where Ash was like, because I did finish the arc where he became like Pokemon Master and stuff. Because I kind of wanted to see that because that's what I wanted to catch up with that, but it was interesting because that was literally him finishing. It was literally finishing Ash's story arc, which it was in my opinion, it was about time because everyone, including older fans like me, we were wanting to not have Ash because I think Ash was already has been there to show too much now, and it was about to that it was time to move on someday, and Pokemon finally kind of did that. Even though people didn't want to, in my mind, I didn't want to. I didn't really want Ash to go, but someone who grew up with Pokemon, it really makes sense. Like, he completed his mission. Every older fan that grew up with Pokemon pretty much completed their mission, hopefully. I set out to like have my passion of what I want to do in life. Like, that's literally what Pokemon pretty much started as. Like, what do you want to do in life? Ash going to be a Pokemon master, he completed it. Journeys fixed the art style a bit, but didn't go back to X and Y. Oh, I will say Pokemon X and Y was the anime. That was an amazing anime. I loved it. I loved it so much, but everybody was, I don't know if anyone wants spoilers, but everyone was angry that he didn't win the league because he had a strong team. That was the only show where Ash had the biggest, strongest team. He had a Noivern, he had Ash Greninja, he had Hawlucha, he had a Gudra. He had all the evolution forms. It that was one I think I loved. Okay, if I want to explain which shows from the anime I loved, especially with the songs. So I loved X and Y. I think X and Y was great. I love Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to admit this. I'm going to admit this really, really clear. I did end up buying the complete series of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Just Diamond and Pearl. Not the other ones yet. I want to get the other ones yet because I actually like Diamond and Pearl. Why did I like Diamond and Pearl? I think Diamond and Pearl had the shenanigans, but it also had the it was really that one show that you really are gonna hate the rival. Like, you're really gonna hate that rival. Like, I hated Paul. Paul was a jerk. Paul just wanted to treat his Pokemon like tools, and I was like, oh, I hate this person. I hate this trainer. I hate him so much. Wasn't that the league that he fought a bunch of like? Yeah, it was that one. The most rigged Pokemon League ever. And the bigger question is, like, how did the trainer get legendaries? That's a big question. I actually remember that one. Yeah, everyone knows that league was rigged, but I think that was still kind of funny. Because, okay, he had a Darkrai. I remember that trainer had a Darkrai in the league. I remember that trainer had a Latios, I think, in that league. And then this was when Ash was facing up against the Latios with his Pikachu. Oh, no. That was a rig league that I did not understand. And got wrecked about a guy who didn't get... Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, you did got wrecked. Yeah, you're right, Strummer. Yeah. It's... So, I did 12 because I get curious about Pokemon anime. I do really just want to see how it goes. Because, like, you know, like, I skip Pokemon Sun and Moon. I only watched a few episodes that were kind of important. I kind of learned the story about the Pokemon Litten, how drastically it was an episode about losing someone you care about, apparently. Yeah, but skip Sun and Moon. Kind of surprised he won a league there. So going back, I like Diamond Pearl. I thought that was good. I love the Pokemon Johto Orange Islands. Also, by the way, the old OG Pokemon back then had the best OG songs. Pokemon Johto, do 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 do. Everybody wants to be a master. Everybody wants to show their skills. Everybody wants to get there faster. Make a way to the top of the hills. Each time you ride, want to listen a little bit better. Each day you climb one more step up the ladder. It's a whole new world we live in. It's a whole new way to see. It's a whole new place with a brand new attitude, but you still gotta catch 'em all to be the best that you can do. Oh my gosh, how do I still remember that song? Dude, I love the song! That was probably one of the catchiest songs I liked. Reminds me of those videos on YouTube when someone challenges someone with a full team of No, that still happens. That still happens though. Okay, I was going back to playing Pokemon Sword and Shield because I was craving. I was itching for a Pokemon battle. But the players, the gosh darn players, they're using legendaries. You know why? Because they believe you can win legendaries in a Pokemon match, which you can. It's true, you can. But it's the most rigged OP thing you could ever do to somebody. I don't like it. I always want to play with my regular Pokemon out of legendaries. Like, now there was this one trainer, this one Pokemon player that I played against on a online match. So they, of course, they use legendaries at me. And then I went against him again. cuz they realized, "Oh, I'm battling you with legendaries. Let me fix this." But I see they were a very competitive player like me. Johto, Battle Frontier, Advanced Battle were my favorite openings. There are so many songs from Pokemon that I remember to this very day, and I'm surprised that I remember them. It's like it's implanted in my head because I watched the anime so much as a kid, to the very point of my existence that I already know some themes by heart. This is the reason why I had to get the Pokemon Diamond Pearl, because I still remember the theme of how the song goes, like, Pokemon, Pokemon, it's about the challenges, it's a brand new place in a brand new world, new rivals, but in fight for the survival, nothing can stop us, Diamond and Pearl, Pokemon, it's about a challenge, you gotta play smart, you gotta move faster, longer than win, and the chances begin again, you gotta catch your ball if you wanna be a master, Pokemon, Pokemon, time for adventure, Diamond Pearl, we can change the world, Pokemon. See? I remember that. It's implanted in my mind. I haven't watched Diamond Pearl for like a month, and I still remember it. I also like Black and White too, because there was a lot of songs I loved from Black and White, like, we will be heroes, Pokemon, we can change the world time and time. That song, I'm familiar with I'm familiar with that. Yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon songs I love. They were so good. They're just so good. The OG days of the Pokemon rap. Did you know they actually made a Pokemon rap for featuring 720 Pokemon? Somebody made a Pokemon rap of 720 Pokemon. They had the name. It was funny. I loved it. They did a great job too. You did? Okay, that's great. That's awesome. Let me. Yeah, but I just remember a lot of the. Of course, I obviously remember the main theme song. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. Sadly, I couldn't get quite into. It's a. I mean, I don't blame you. It's literally like an optional choice. Since I grew up with Pokemon, every time I played the new game, it's always referencing the trainers into the game. They normally do. They normally have done that, but recently they don't do that anymore, I don't think. Because yeah, because when you were playing, like, let's say you were playing a Pokemon game, you will meet Professor Oak in the OG Pokemon game, and then you meet him in the actual anime, and then you play, let's say, Pokemon X and Y. You will see the trainer that will look like Serena from the from you being as the Serena character, because it's the main character from the game. So that's why I liked watching the Pokemon anime. They put the references from the characters in the game. They will the characters that you played in the game, they appear in the anime. I thought that was pretty cool. That's why I liked it. And even like the bad guys and stuff. I will admit, it's sad it is sad that the voice actress that played Misty and Jessie passed away, unfortunately, because they were they were amazing. I'm glad they did what they did. I've read some Pokemon manga and it killed my immersion. Whoa. Really? I haven't read the Pokemon manga, really. I haven't read the Pokemon manga. I was interested in getting the Pokemon manga, but my mind, I changed my mind. Because I didn't think I'd be. It's kind of like. Because I was told the manga's. They said to me, the manga's completely different from the anime and everything, and there's some dark stuff in the manga, and I'm like, oh really? And like, yeah, and then they were like, yeah, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not going to look into it then. Pokemon mangas is actually pretty dark. No, I don't blame them. I think the Pokemon manga is literally meant for like the older audience too. So I don't think kids should even be touching that. We're talking about like the Japanese type of manga. We're not talking about like, because I know there's other stories that are recommended for kids in certain mangas. If they made a series based off the manga, it most definitely. A lot of older Pokemon fans would watch that. I probably would watch it too. I mean, for me specifically, I haven't read the manga, so this would be a nice introduction to it. But that's just me, So, but they probably have to put the warning. They had to put the warning that this is not recommended for kids, even though it's Pokemon. They did it with Pokemon That's true. I've watched Pokemon Origins. I like because I also love Pokemon Origins because since I played Pokemon Fire Red, it's still referencing. I mean, it's referencing Red and Blue, but since I played Pokemon Fire Red, it's still pretty going off the references from me playing Pokemon Fire Red. Well, the different protagonist is literally going off by the original trainer of Pokemon Red. So that's why I'm very, very well aware with Pokemon Red. That's why, because it was going off by the game. That's why I liked it. Other than that, yeah. I think it was very, very interesting. I loved it. I think the only difference is that they had added that one moment that his Charizard Mega evolved. Well, Ghost, Pokemon Origins was kind of pretty much like that. It was based on the game from Pokemon Red and Blue. That's why the trainer was named Pokemon Red, like Pokemon Trainer Red. That's why that's what attracted older audiences. When they announced Black and White 2, they put a whole animated trailer. I remember that. I completely remember that. Yeah, I remember this. The only problem with Pokemon White 2 and Black 2, I couldn't get that game because it was for the other Nintendo DS system. And I was stuck with a regular Nintendo DS. So this is how it jumped for me. So I was playing Pokemon Fire Red, okay? So I went to Pokemon Fire Red, then Pokemon Black. I was not able to get. Oh, I also played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, so I was able to play that game. But I couldn't play the other newer games like Pokemon Soul Silver. I wanted to though. I really wanted to. It's like when your parents can only get a game when they can afford it, pretty much. That was my situation. So it's kind of like I had to be stuck with what I have. Oh yeah. But it was great because the Pokemon trainer N was a great character and he had really good theme songs in the game. So that's another reason why. That's another reason why the game was good. Was it Team Plasma? Was that the bad guys for Pokemon Black and White? I don't remember. No, I don't think it was Team Plasma. I think that was for Diamond Pearl. I don't remember. I really don't remember. But yeah, Pokemon Black and White. There are some movies I like from Pokemon Black and White. Did anyone notice that Silent, the Pokemon connoisseurs, Silent from Black and White in the series was actually the voice actor for Sonic? At the time, I didn't know that. I'm very yappy today. This is my yap morning. Very yappy. Audino leveling. I catch every Pokemon in each route and then everything that I had caught. Think of the fourth gem before I gave up. Chances of encountering Audino got low. Oh yeah! I remember it was hard to get Audino. Yeah, I remember that. They also made puns of that, like have anyone say I don't know? I'm like and they'd be like, I don't know. You're having the chances for a Chansey. You have the Chansey up. I think there was a Pokemon episode, and I think it was one person that did Pokemon puns. That did Pokemon puns. I don't remember who it was. It was a long time ago. Yeah, I was very immersed with learning Pokemon lore. I think every Pokemon I had caught to that point were in their late 30s and maybe early 40s. You mean the level? The Pokemon level? So is Mega Megamium real? I hope so. Oh my gosh. Strawberry, you have a great point. I want to see a mega evolution of her. Oh my gosh, cuz I'm getting Shigarita. Can I get a mega Oh my goodness. Ooh. I want to see that. New mega evolution, Yes, please. They should. They really should. It'd be kind of insulting if they don't do that, you know? It'd be really a bummer if they don't do that. You can't leave the you can't leave the Pokemon fans hanging there like, oh wow, Mega Evolution. Will my Pokemon have Mega Evolution with my starter too? And they'd be like, no. Yeah, that would make the fans angry if they didn't do that, because I I definitely want to do that. I definitely want one. Yeah, but the only problem is they never introduced that. I think they should have at least introduced it to them, so there would have been more hype for more spoilers later in the future with their Pokemon Presents, but nope. It they didn't do it. They missed an opportunity. They really missed an opportunity. Unfortunately, that sucks. That really sucks. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks for real. And you know what? I don't blame them. I really don't blame them either. Maybe the next one. Maybe, but that's the whole reason with their Pokemon Day. Their Pokemon Day should have meant something. So I hope they do that for their 30th anniversary, because that'd be disappointing that they didn't do that. Come on. They did it for the 20th, so they better do it for their 30th. But the more I think about it, the more I get old just thinking about it. Oh my god. My goodness. I hate that. I don't really like that much. It's kind of sucks. Well, Ghosts and everyone, I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back. But since it's Pokemon Day, because it is, I probably will be using the Jolteon model for the day, just the day. So I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving like ending the stream or anything. I'm probably gonna be going BRB for a while. When I mean a while, probably a good few hours. But then I'll be coming back. And I'm gonna be playing a game. I'm probably gonna be playing Woowa to grind in Woowa. I think Genshin 2. I also have to grind in Genshin 2 because of artifacts I have to get. So yeah, I have to do that. What Pokemon is talking? Bro, you missed it. I chose to be a Pokemon for today. It's Jolteon. It's the evolution of from the Eevee. Oof, grinding. Oh yeah, grinding. You missed it. Yeah, so it's Pokemon Day, so it's gonna be Pokemon for a day. Yeah, but I'm probably gonna be a Pokemon for the day for just to celebrate Pokemon Day. Just to celebrate Pokemon. Everyone's gonna be so confused. They'll be like, "Oh my gosh, it's Jolteon! Catch it!" I'm gonna probably put something that says it's Pokemon Day, so I'm a Jolteon today. I might gonna make somebody mad too in the process if they saw me streaming right now. They know if I am a Jolteon on Pokemon Day, they will not watch my stream because they don't like Jolteon because of that. Oh, by the way, Ghost, you know who they are because you were there. But the funny thing is, they still remember that after 10 years. And they never let it go for that 10 years. So that's why it's still kind of funny. No, they didn't. They didn't block me. They didn't block me. I know them really well. This is not someone I know like from online. This is someone I knew from real life. So he wouldn't block me. Yeah. He can't escape it. Well, anyways, I will be right back. But anyways, I need to eat breakfast. So, be back.
Life was got a friend so bright, and Nara's wings are white with mine. Together they soar through skies of blue, traveling worlds, just me and you. Through portals we jump and dive, with hearts so full we feel alive. Negative light can't hold us down, we'll bring joy to every town. Light and white, wings so high, bringing joy under the same sky. Fighting dread with all our might, we're the heroes in the night. Every world we touch turns gold, stories of bravery we told. From mountains high to valleys low, Inara's magic starts to glow. Inara roars the dark away, we laugh and dance come what may. Arm in arm we spread delight, together we can win this fight. Light and white, wings so high, bringing joy under the same sky. Fighting dread with all our might, we're the heroes in the night.
Lightful and an arrow fly through skies so bright. Portals opening, leading to delight. Antiora vanishes in their sparkly wake, traveling for joy, every heart they shake. Light up the world, find the light inside. Together with Inara in a magical ride. Delightful vibes, every heart we mend, spreading love and joy until the journey's end. With every portal hop, a new adventure puts on a show. An arrow's roar echoes pure excitement and cheer.